Hola, buenos dias. Hey, and welcome to my channel. So, I have been given a mission by SuperSavvy, and the mission is to product test Fairy Skip the Soak Power Spray. So they have sent me the Fairy Skip the Soak Power Spray for free in the post, and this is it. So I'm just gonna unbox it and open it up. That knife is too big. I think I'll use my scissors. Now, I use Brillo pads a lot because macaroni cheese or scrambled egg, or basically anything in the pan that can, like, you need to scrub off. So I love using Brillo pads, but I really go through them. Then of course this spray has come out, so I don't know if using this spray means I won't have to use my Brillo pads anymore. So I'll just open it up, and here we have Fairy Skip the Soak. That came in one of these wee bags. So this is it, Fairy Skip the Soak. And then I've got this, which is my missions. But yeah, and no vouchers, so they didn't send me any vouchers for that one. But I will turn the camera around and let you see it close up. So this is my Fairy Skip the Soak, and that's it. And that's my wee booklet with my missions. And yeah. So I will carry on this video after I've used this on my dishes, and I will let you know what I think. So for dinner tonight, I'm having mashed potatoes with Brussel sprouts, and I'll just take this off because it's ready. Pork chops with onions and mushrooms, and that's it. So as you can see, it's pretty, yeah, it's going to be a very, yeah, you can see underneath it. It's going to be a tough to clean dish. So I'm going to be using this on my, I'm going to be using the Skip the Soak on this. And I will let you know how I get on. So I'll just took this out. So as you can see, it's left the dishes in some state, but I will get this out of the way. So what I have to do is turn it on, obviously. So I'm using my Fairy Skip the Soak. I spray it on. And leave it. And then I'm going to use it on my sieve that I've used for my Brussel sprouts. And my potato pan. And my Brussel Sprouts pan. And it says in my leaflet for my mission is you don't spray fairy skip the soak with added water. You use it before washing by hand. Spray directly on the dishes, which I've done, pots or pans, and wipe with your sponge. So it says in my mission booklet, before washing by hand, spray directly on the dishes, pots or pans, and wipe with your sponge. Then rinse off with the rest of your dishes as normal. So I've done that. So yeah, I will let you know how I get on. And this is probably going to be needing it as well, but that's my pork chops with onions, mushrooms and mashed potatoes. So yeah, I will be back and letting you know how I get on with this when I use it. Well, whenever I use the sponge, and let you know how it does compared to a Brillo pad in the water. And that's me finished. My pork chops with gravy, mash, and Brussels sprouts. Oh! And I dropped it. Trying to open it with one hand. So I'm gonna spray this on and leave it. So I'm going to spray this and not leave it long, and I will be back when I'm giving it a wipe with my sponge before I wash it. So now I'm going to wash with my Flash Fairy Skip the Soak. Let's see if it does the job. So as you can see, so I'm still struggling at the minute with some of the, oh, I think it just needs elbow grease. As you can see, it's coming off. And that's without a Brillo pad. And that's it, I think. Now you rinse, put it in the water and you rinse, and there we go, that's the result. A clean plate. Let's see how it does with my broccoli. Not broccoli, the Brussels sprouts. So there's one, as you can see there, I'm trying to get off. And another success, it came off. But you can't really see it because it's all foamy. Then again, in the water, to rinse it off. And there we go, it's worked. So let's try potatoes. As you can see, so it's working. The potatoes are coming off, as you can see. It's pretty clean, so it just needs a rinse. And clean. Oh, it smells amazing too. Yeah, clean. Now, let's try the sieve. To be honest, it might just need a rinse. That was slightly harder to come off, as you saw. So it mainly needed rinsing for it to work on the sieve, because it didn't really work on the sieve on its own. I didn't put flash spray on this, but no, fairy skip the soak on this, but I will do it now. If I can open up. Oh, it was already on. And came off perfect. So I just need and that's it, rinsed and perfect. All nice and clean. So just to clarify, I haven't been using flash. I have been using fairy skip the soak on everything. Flash hasn't been used on any of this. It's all fairy skip the soak. Now, this one. Let's see how I get on with this. Which isn't fun to wash at all. But as you can see, it is coming off. And this would be something that I would usually use a Brillo pad for. But I think I'm going to have to rinse early because look, it's all piling up. And that's it so far. And it's coming off. but as it was gravy, it's kind of thick, and yeah. So, rinse. And no need for a Brillo pad at all. So, just give it another re-rinse. That is it now. So, actually, yeah, that's better. So, how would I rate the Fairy Skip the Soak? A 5 out of 5 stars, because it did the job without a Brillo pad. So that's this. Because as you saw how easy it was, you just spray it on, then wipe the dish and then rinse it. So, and I didn't need a Brillo pad at one point while doing the dishes, as you saw. And I didn't need a Brillo point at any point while doing the dishes there, as you saw. So I'm just going to try it on one more thing, and that will be my review of Fairy Skip the Soak over. So I'm going to put Skip the Soak on this, on my cooker, and see how it turns out. So let's see. So as you can see, that came off perfectly as well. Yeah. So as you saw, I used Fairy Skip the Soak on my dishes. Everything came off. I did struggle a bit with the sieve though, but apart from that, I also tried it on the cooker around the hob. Came off perfectly. So Fairy Skip the Soak, I'd give a 5 out of 5 stars. And to be honest, my hands don't hurt like a Brillo pad would, because I usually use Brillo pads. As you can see, my hands aren't sore, and usually I have a dead arm because I've been scrubbing so much with a Brillo pad. So Fairy Skip the Soak saves you from using Brillo pads, and I'd highly recommend. So I'd give it 5 out of 5. And I'd just like to thank SuperSavvyMe for letting me do this mission and sending me this free sample. And of course Fairy as well for their part with SuperSavvyMe for sending me this sample. And yeah, 5 out of 5 stars, highly recommend. And will be added to my groceries from now on. So, gracias, buenos dias, adios. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye. By the way, I was tired, and that's why I was saying flash. Just ignore the whole flash thing. As you know, it's been Fairy Skip the Soak. Yeah. Adios.